Marvel's Hawkeye just aired the finale to the show, which has gained many questions around the future of the characters. One shocking moment in the finale was the death, or supposed death, of Kingpin. After Clint revealed to Maya that her boss Wilson Fisk tipped Ronan off about the whereabouts that led to her father's death, she corners him in an alleyway and shoots him in the head. It is very hard to imagine that Marvel would actually kill off Kingpin, especially when they just introduced him for one episode. Fisk is one of the biggest villains in that side of Marvel Comics, with Daredevil and those heroes, so it's extremely unlikely that they would completely shut the door on his character after one episode in the MCU. And having Maya kill him in a random alleyway without any struggle doesn't feel right, with Kingpin having held off against multiple fatal and deadly attacks from Daredevil in the Daredevil TV show. So the question then becomes, how does someone survive a bullet to the head? And our question to this comes from the comics. There is a very similar storyline in the comics, where Maya believes that Daredevil was responsible for the death of her father. After pursuing him for days, she gets in a fight with him and beats him constantly until she ultimately finds out his identity to be Matthew Murdock, who was a guy she was seeing at the time. So for Daredevil to be the culprit, he would have had to been the murderer at a very young age, so obviously she realizes that she has the wrong man. This makes Kingpin the main suspect, as he is revealed as a manipulative liar, so Maya tracks him down and finds him at her old boxing gym. There, she points a gun at him and shoots him in the head, exactly as she does in the Hawkeye finale. Only in this comic, Kingpin survives but wakes up a few days later completely blind as the bullet hit him in the eyes. Marvel is known for following the comics, as it is the source material for any story they write. And the timeline is near exactly the same, except Hawkeye as Ronan has taken the place of Matthew Murdock's Daredevil. We also know that Maya is getting her own spin-off show called Echo, which is her character's alias. So it is likely that we will see Kingpin return in that show. I truly can't see this being the end of Kingpin. He is such a powerful and important character to the MCU to be wasted on a one-episode cameo. Instead of asking, is he alive? We should be asking, where will we see him next? Thank you all for watching today's video. Be sure to subscribe and comment on what you would like for me to cover next. Have a good day everyone.